If you've been around the creative world for the last couple of years, you've heard terms like storytelling, brand stories, narrative marketing, or something similar being thrown around agency boardrooms everywhere. The thing is, understood correctly and used strategically, storytelling can be one of the most powerful tools in your creative arsenal. And if you're ready to learn more about this mystical and mysterious idea of storytelling, well, let's talk about it. Hi, I'm Mynhardt, and I help creative professionals like you to build a meaningful career and do the work that really matters. And if you want to be part of our creative community, just subscribe to the channel and let us learn together. But let's get right to it. The single biggest reason why story-based communication is so effective is because the right type of stories shifts the complete conversation away from a storyteller and focus it right on the audience. In essence, it makes the audience the center of attention and instantly pulls them in, even if they don't yet understand how or why it happens. Especially when it comes to either business or personal brands, the best stories are never about the brand itself. Rather, it is effectively the collective story of everybody who aspires to be better, more successful, or more of whatever the brand promises its audience. For example, Nike's story is about ordinary people doing extraordinary things through courage and determination. That's why when you wear your Air Force Ones, you feel like you can conquer the world. Apple's story is about creative mavericks making change in a world that desperately needs it. Owning an iPhone instantly gives you a good helping of inflated creative license where it feels like the next Oscar or the next Pulitzer Prize is well within your reach. Woolworth's story is about discerning people who don't necessarily want to compromise on either the quality of their products or their concern for the environment. And then buying at Woolies makes you feel all warm and fuzzy about your reusable canvas shopping bag, while you very conveniently ignore the 20 Ks of plastic that you just loaded it up with. Well, that's all of us really, isn't it? The moment we find ourselves in a dramatic story where we deeply identify with the main character and their struggles, we become engaged, inspired, and ready to do something spectacular the moment we're given the slightest opportunity. The biggest trap any person or business can fall into is to think they're telling an engaging story, but in fact, they're making it all about themselves. If you want to tell or create the type of narratives that engage your audience and grow your business, before you even put pen to paper, learn the art of looking beyond yourself, recognizing first and foremost what your audience cares about. The moment you've mastered the art of talking about what you are offering the world in a way that chooses first to focus on what the world actually needs, that's when you're starting to not only tell the stories people care about, but also the stories people care to respond to. If you want to live a better story as a creative professional, why not join our learning community by subscribing to our weekly guide? It's a regular Tuesday morning date between you and me, where we have these types of conversations and where you can find some desperately needed fuel for your own creative engine. Also, if you're interested in learning more right now, check out some of these other interesting videos where we unpack the things that help you do the work you care about in such a way that your customers, your clients, and your community can't afford to ignore you for one moment longer.